Good morning. It's the Monday of Holy Week. It's really strange. We normally at this point would be getting ourselves totally ready for the celebrations of this week, including the Chrism Mass for this evening. But there's nothing but us, and that's what's important. We are together. Even if it's through video, we are together. So let's begin this morning with prayer. The gospel for today's Mass from the Gospel of John. 6 days before Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. They gave a dinner for him there, and Martha served, while Lazarus was one of those reclining at table with him. Mary took a liter of costly perfumed oil made from genuine aromatic nard and anointed the feet of Jesus and dried them with her hair. A house was filled with the fragrance of the oil. Then Judas the Iscariot, one of his disciples, and the one who would betray him, said, "Why was this oil not sold for 300 days' wages and given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief and held the money bag and used to steal the contributions. So Jesus said, "Leave her alone. Let her keep this for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." The large crowd of the Jews found out that he was there and came, not only because of him, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. And the chief priest plotted to kill Lazarus too, because many of the Jews were turning away and believing in Jesus because of him. Even though it seems that this gospel is about Judas, it is really about Mary and that aromatic oil. It's that bit of something that takes us out of where we are. Today, we could very easily be like Judas, worrying about the things that really are superficial, but we need to be focused this week on Jesus. That aromatic oil, which will eventually also be used for Christ's burial, is what we need. We need to find that oil in our lives that will take us out of this moment and put us into this Holy Week. The smells, the sights, the memories of Holy Weeks past that we take with us. When we began this season of Lent, everyone received a rock and a prayer in a little bag. And I'm sure by now you're probably wondering, where's that rock? Well, your job for today is to find your rock, find that little thing that we gave out just before Lent began, and take it. Really use it this whole week. Let it be on your person, maybe in your pocket, during this whole week, so that every time you feel its weight, every time you come across it and you touch it, you remember to slow down and remember what this week is about. And when you do that, say a little prayer, a prayer that reminds you that even though we are in the midst of this time, we are also in the midst of Holy Week. Let this be your prayer rock, a reminder. One of the things I heard this weekend on on the media, was that we cannot do what some people are thinking. Well, we'll just skip Easter this week. They were talking about it from a secular way, but we can't skip Easter. We need this at this moment. We need to go and experience what Christ experienced, to help us grow through this. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Cough into your elbow. And please, please pray so that we can be able to celebrate Holy Week together.